Morning guys, Chad here, and welcome back to the Hidden Spring Farm. There's a lot happening here on the farm, and in the past few days we've had some ups and downs, and I'll explain everything in a little bit. So I'm keeping Tango inside. I just got her back, and she stayed out last night. I was hours and hours trying to get her. I couldn't get her. She wasn't around. I don't know where she was. She must have been somewhere far. So Tango and Sushi are inside because Sushi doesn't want to come out today. I tried getting her out. What am I going to do? Pick her up and pull her out? So there's Sushi and Tango. Tango's just resting because she probably stayed awake all night hunting because she was out. But I do have some disappointing news to share about the geese. It is in fact a beautiful day here on our farm in Horseshoe Valley, Ontario, Canada. And it's right now at present time 10 degrees Celsius. I'll put the Fahrenheit up on the screen for all my American friends. Later on today it's supposed to get up to 17 Celsius, which is pretty nice for mid-May, you know what I mean? How you doing, ducks? Now these ducks and geese that live up in this area of the farm, I let them free range in the orchard basically whenever there's no snow. So we're talking spring, summer, and fall, and a little bit of the winter before the snow comes, that these ducks and geese free range in the orchard. The ducks' main responsibility is to eat the insects, and they'll eat a little bit of grass, I'm sure, but they're supposed to help keep the insect population down. And then you basically have the geese that eat grass all day long. So they're very, easy to manage and take care of, and very sustainable too, because they just eat grass. And then of course both of these birds are fertilizing the entire orchard area. Now let me just explain something about the geese here at the Hidden Spring Farm, okay? We have two different groups of geese. We have 4 geese, there's 2 boys, 2 girls, that usually live in the goose caboose. Now we had this goose caboose collapse under the weight of snow, the run collapsed, so I've been working on rebuilding it. You can see I have some work going on here. I'm working on the roof. I don't have a video ready for you yet on it, but that's basically where those 4 geese live. For now, those same 4 geese, 2 ganders, 2 geese, are living inside the ducky bunkie with the ducks. The quicker I get the goose caboose modification done, the better, because then I can move the geese into their new home and start training them that this is their new home. But that's for another day. Working on it. We're just hanging around a little bit this morning while we're waiting for the guests to check out. My darling's here, and we're going to go in and get the house ready because we have another guest coming in tomorrow. So we have today and tomorrow morning to get the house ready to go. Hi horses, how you doing? Eating the grass, eh? Yeah. Hopefully we're going to have another great year in the horse paddock. The horses are back for the summer, guys. Don't forget, these are not our horses. They are our neighbor's horses. The same neighbor who helped me clear up the forest. And they just look for some extra grass for their horses to eat. So we have an arrangement that They keep the horses in our 10-acre paddock, and it saves me from having to cut the grass out there, and they do occasional favors for me. It's a win-win relationship. So we've had a few serious windstorms, sadly. All of this black landscape tarp that we had here came off. This is our raspberry berry vineyard patch. So we did all that work for nothing, kinda. Now we have to pull out all the spikes and kind of reset the fabric and fix it. And my darling's just weeding this little section over here to remove whatever little growth there is. We do have 8 surviving blackberry plants, so that's great, but we're hoping to add on to it this year at some point. So 2 things kind of create this problem for us. One is that we had a couple of bad windstorms. 2, the soil is very sandy. I keep telling you guys, it's so sandy. So what happens? It's so easy for the spikes to pull out of the sand. So what I'm going to do now is use rocks in strategic areas, and I think this stuff shrinks in the sun too, so you can see I can't even pull the fabric together. When we installed it, it was overlapping, but now it's kind of shrunk up a little bit. And some of it gets shredded too. I just need to get the blowtorch out to kind of stop it from shredding. But at least this part's done. I just need to source some more rocks around the property or logs or something that's heavy to help hold it down. Because if it gets windy again, like today it's a bit breezy too, guess what? It's gonna rip right out, and all this work I did is for nothing.
Hi, Ziggy. Nice to meet you. I like you. I like you in the video. Like your garden is so nice.
So we just had Nick and Ziggy from New York stay for 5 nights here at the farm, and it was my pleasure to meet them. And they were following my YouTube channel for a few years now. They toured the farm. They had a great time. They love the cats. They love Olive. They love all the rest of the farm. They were very insistent on pitching in and getting a full farm experience. So they did a little bit of farm work and chores, and Nick actually helped clean out the goose caboose for me as I'm working over there. And Ziggy thought that she could clean up the catio area for us, because she just loves Fozzie, and she loves the rest of the cats too. And Nick also pitched in again and helped clear off part of the roof of the catio with all these branches that had fallen from the ice storm. So we really do appreciate Nick and Ziggy staying at the farm. It was nice to meet you. I really enjoyed touring you around the farm. I hope you had a great time, and we hope we can meet again someday. The guests that we had from New York just checked out. That was fun meeting those guys, Nick and Ziggy. Now over in this section of the farm, we have the turkey tower and we have the security goose booth. And the intention is that they free range in the bird yard. Let me walk over here because I'll get away from the sound. But they free range in the bird yard with the chickens. There's no wild animal really that wants to mess with a goose, you know what I mean? Because they're very obnoxious, they're very loud, they get hyper, and you know, most wildlife, or at least small wildlife, don't want to deal with that. We're talking fox, raccoons, coyotes. They don't really want to deal with that unless they're absolutely desperate for food. The geese actually help keeping the hawks at bay as well. Now I built this chicken house. I know it looks like a disaster. We're still cleaning up from an ice storm. but I built this chicken house underneath this huge tree and that huge tree, and it gives them a lot of cover from the hawks and other things that are flying around here. We have owls and we have falcons, and there's eagles around here as well. So that's really the main role of the geese in this side. They'll eat whatever grass there is in this area here, and they're going to guard the rest of the poultry. Now last year I hatched out 4 geese, and the 4 geese were the babies of the other 4 geese up in the orchard. Okay, so we had 4 geese here, and we noticed that there was too many males, too many ganders, so we harvested one at Thanksgiving time, and then we ended up with 3 geese. Now, the sad news that I have to report is that we lost a goose. She just was passed away when I came in one morning. Actually, the guest from New York is here, and I was touring them around, and I'm sorry that they had to see it. I mean, it just happened in that moment. As I'm touring them around, I'm letting the geese out, I'm letting the turkeys out, and I just saw the goose was lying there. So, but even more disappointing is that out of the 3 geese that were left, the one goose that passed away was a really, really nice goose. And I got along with her really well. She got along with me. I could sit there and pet her, and she was comfortable with me, and she wasn't scared of me. She never tried to attack me. So as it is right now, we have 1 female goose and 1 gander. And the gander can get a little bit testy, but really he's only just doing his job. I'm not really mad at him, you know what I mean? See, he's coming over to me right now. I don't want him to nick my legs, because he will, but he's just, I don't know, he probably feels a little weird that his other mate was died too, you know. So I let the barred rock hens out today. There's 4 barred rock hens, and I think that today is a good day to get the other 3 barred rock chicks living in with them while they're out. I can put them into their coop. We'll see how that goes. You guys stay away from the gander. The gander's gonna get you. So that's the other girl goose. I know it's a girl goose because her undercarriage is almost touching the ground. If you see the underneath there, you see how it's almost touching the ground? So I know that she's a girl. Plus she's a little bit smaller in size. That guy is a boy. If you look at his undercarriage, it's very raised up a lot more. It's not as touching the ground. I see you, buddy. You okay? You're not gonna get mad at me, are you, bud? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I'm sorry that your other mate passed away. I don't know what happened to her. It's a mystery. So I would imagine he feels a little bummed out too, and probably the other girl, because they grew up together. They were siblings, and they all hatched at the same time, and I tried my best to bond with them, but the one that passed away is the one that was really bonded with me. She must have thought I was her daddy or something. So I'm really sad about that, but I mean, it's a farm. It's farm life. I understand these things happen. I cannot dwell on it. I have so many other things going on the farm. But of course I have to report to you guys what's happening. I don't know what's the deal with the goose though. I don't know why she died. There's no rhyme or reason to it. She didn't have any damage. There was no blood. There was no feathers pulled. So, I mean, my guess is she just died naturally. You know what I mean? So hopefully she didn't suffer too much, but c'est la vie. You know what I mean? That's farm life, and I'm sorry I have to report that to you guys. Dexter just came over to say hi. He's such a good farm panther. I love him. He's such a good boy. I can just hug my cats all day long, especially Dexter. He's the most cuddle bug that we have of all of our cats. Chunk here, he's not a cuddle bug at all. Look at him. Ow, ow, ow. Just let Bobby and Billy, the mini pigs, out. Let's go say hi outside. Billy! You okay, Billy? I see ya. You're in a good mood today to see the sun, huh? Since Bobby didn't have a ball, but Billy does, I gave Bobby a big bouncy ball finally. Let's see what he does with it for the first time. Got some grass for my rabbit friends. What you do, rabbit? Rabbit? Want some grass? Gonna save some for the other guy. How you doing, buddy? You want some grass? Here. Maybe it's a little too hot for the rabbits. They're not interested. They're just interested in chilling out. Oh, this guy's getting up. You like the, at least it's springtime now, so we got some fresh grass for you. The green stuff, yeah. Full vegetarian. Besides the pigs, the rabbits are also one of the happiest animals around the farm in spring because, you know, they don't get any, or very limited at least, fresh greens. They always have the hay there, but fresh greens is where it's at, and they love it. And I know that they love it because as soon as I give it to them, they just munch, 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 munch. You know what I mean? It's like the food just goes, and then it gets sucked into their mouth as they're eating. Olive, let's go. You're blocking the road. Let's go. I hear there's some commotion going on up here by the geese out in the orchard. You guys okay? Doesn't look like anything's going on. Where's the chaos? What's that up there? It's looking to take one of my ducks. Is that a hawk or one of those turkey vultures? Looks like a hawk to me. And there's my ducks. Heard all the chaos. Olive went running over because Olive's like a peacekeeper, you know? They're all just hanging out in the orchard, chilling out, enjoying life today. So nothing to worry about. I panicked. Okay, well now that the barred rock is out, let's go inside and see if we can get the barred rock chicks to come out and go in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. They're getting too big to stay all cooped up in this one coop. There's 3 girls in here and 4 boys. You can see the boys very distinctively because of their combs. At this age anyways, look at the female right there. You can see it's so different. Don't get scared now. I need that girl to go in there. These guys all ran back in. There you go. That wasn't so hard, eh? Okay, you gotta get out of here. Are you gonna get out with the crew? Or do I gotta push you out? There you go. Then I'll lock this door up so they can't go back into their house. Now they're investigating out here, and I need to get the 2 hens in there. Let's see how easy it is or hard. She's just beautiful. She's one of the hens, obviously. You can really tell by the way her comb is. And I got her pretty much tightened up here so she can't get away. She's eyeing me like as if she wants to peck my own eyes out. But she's okay. She's okay. I handled all these guys as young chicks and as teenager pullets, but it has been a few weeks. I've been busy with the ice storm stuff that I haven't handled them, so. The 4 roosters are sticking together. Where's that other hen? I guess she's still tucked in there. She's actually a little bit smaller than the other one, but I still think I'm going to put them together. So altogether, there's going to be 7 barred rock hens. And then I need to choose one of the roosters, which I don't even know which one to choose. You know what I mean? I guess I'll open their coop back up in case any of them want to run back in there. Yeah, Michael Jackson, smooth criminal. Are you okay, guys? Which one of you is the nicest? Or are you all nice? You all look like the same size. Got 4 of these roosters to choose from. I'm going to obviously put one to replace Freddie Mercury inside the Barred Rock coop. And I'm going to put one inside the Black Leghorn coop to replace Elvis Presley, even though he's not going to be a black... Oh, he's starting to crow. Even though he's not a Black Leghorn rooster, but at least it'll give a rooster to that flock. Roosters are good, obviously, for, you know, breeding and all that, I understand. But also, when the rooster is out free-ranging with the girls, they will protect the girls as well. I got it narrowed down to these 2. The guy on the right has a nicer comb. If you try to take a look at the comb, it's different. It's more spiky. I think that means it's a better genetics because it's more spikes. That guy there, it's more rounded and a smallerish comb. See that? I think they're supposed to have a spikier comb. Okay, I got that guy inside this coop. He just kind of walked in by himself. So that's great. And I got one more rooster there. Let's hope that the hens don't give him a hard time. He's still a little bit young, but he's... Michael Jackson. But he's already bigger than the Black Leghorn hens. But sometimes hens can be picky, you know. They'll pick on them. So you never know. So what I did is I put a bunch of scratch outside to distract all the other hens. And then now he's living in here with these hens. Ooh, face to face with his new girl. What's going to happen here? Don't you peck him. Don't do it. You be nice to this guy. He's your new man, okay? He's your new sugar daddy, okay? So we have these other 2 roosters that are just in their original coop here. And, you know, they can just stay here for a while. At least there's only 2 of them, so they have a bit more space. And now there's that one rooster living with the Black Leghorns and the one rooster that's in here with the other Barred Rock. So they're all getting the food already, which is a good sign that they found the food and stuff. Remember, the original 4 Barred Rock are outside in the chicken yard. So at the end of the day, I'll have to let them in and cross my fingers that there's no fights. Just check for eggs while I'm here. Ooh, 2. Ooh, they're big ones. Look at the size of these eggs. Okay, that's Barred Rock eggs. How about light Sussex eggs? Nothing. Gosh, you guys don't have any. I got these light Sussex eggs that I'm saving because I want to put them in the incubator. How are you guys doing? Are you okay? You okay, hen? You just pecked me. You're not giving this guy a hard time, are you? I better get those eggs. Got 2 Black Leghorn eggs here. That's great. You're okay, guys, right? Your turkey's doing okay? Turkey lurkey. Where's the other female? Hey, is she hiding? What's that guy doing? Why is he stamping his feet like that? Look at him, he's stamping his feet. Maybe he's calling the female over. Look at that guy. Look at his caruncles. They're massive. Oh, his tail just went down. That guy's caruncles are all white and blue. This guy's is all red. See how they can change color? They got chameleon heads, eh? Very cool. You want a drink, Olive? Okay. The hen's coming over for a drink too. You want a drink, hen? It's okay, I got a bowl there for you. It's never really a 100% easy thing to integrate new birds into your flock either, so I don't think there's a perfect system to get it done. Good amount of eggs today. This is just today's chicken eggs. No turkey eggs yet. I didn't get any goose eggs because I think they're sitting on them, and I didn't get any duck eggs. This is just chicken eggs. Yeah, no shortage here in the Hidden Spring farm. Geese are going nuts again. You hear that? You never know what's happening at the farm, you know? You just never know. Let's just go and check in with my darling here in the house. It was only a couple. Presumably they only used one bedroom, so the cleaning of the house should be relatively easy, ready for the next guest, which is tomorrow. Darling, how are we doing?
It's good.
Good, eh?
Yeah, it's clean. It's not.
And they left us some pancakes.
Yeah,
They said, hey, do you want some pancakes? I'm like, okay, I'll never turn down pancakes.
They are really a very, very good guest.
Nice. It's
Very
always great
good.
to have good, clean people, because that's
Yeah.
always a worry with Airbnbs. You don't want the house to be a disaster, you know, but in this case, these guests from New York are amazing. So, yes. See, they didn't use this room. Living room's all spotless. What about this room here? No, they haven't touched this room. Just quickly get upstairs and check the rooms. Look at that. It's exactly the way my wife left it. That's clean. And this would be the master bedroom, so this is the one that they use. So my wife's already stripped everything, and she's got to get the laundry going and then set everything up with fresh linens. So 5 days this couple was here from New York,
Yeah,
and they didn't even make a mess or nothing. That's a great guest.
very nice.
Anyways, Nick and Ziggy, thanks so much for staying at the farm. Billy, Bobby, I see you sunbathing. You okay? What is that you're trying to do? You trying to say something to me? Okay, I'm gonna give you dinner. I'm gonna give you dinner, okay? I don't even have to tell the pigs to come inside or anything, because as soon as I go inside the barn, they're gonna come in, because pigs are kind of like me. They always want to eat. They always have food on their mind. My wife's got them some apples today and a big bag of old bananas. This whole bag was only $1.47, so that's good for pig food. Hey, Billy. Mama's got bananas for you. What are you gonna eat first? Hey? We got apples, bananas. Why are you going to the container? Bobby, you got a little something on your nose, bud. Desensitizing your body against my hand. I know, you don't care about my hand, you care about the food. Careful. Okay, that's good, eh, bud? Your favorite stuff. Dexter, I see ya. Are you going in? Well, that's Dexter and Chunk. I already got Maggie. Tango was already inside, so that means the only cat that's left out here is Mango. Mango! Mango! Herding cats is a very important job here at the farm. There he is! Mango! Come on, buddy. Good boy, Mango. Yes. Hey, cats. How are you, Chunk? How are you, buddy? Maggie, you okay? Mags? Tango. Hi, Tango. How are you? Fuzzy. You okay, buddy? You waiting for dinner? Ooh, Tango's coming back for more pets. I'm surprised. There's Sushi. Sushi! Sushi was acting a bit weird today, and she didn't come out on the farm. Sushi! 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 Can you hear me? You okay, Sushi? You're not mad at me, are you, Sushi? Why you didn't come out today? You guys all want snacks? You want a little bit of snacks first and then dinner, or what? Here, Tango. Maggie? There you go, guys. Here, Fuzzy. You guys share that, okay? Chunk, Dexter, Sushi. Here, Mama. Here. Where's Bubbles and Mango? Bubbles, where are ya? She's not in there. She in there? Not in there. So where's Bubbles? Oh, I think Bubbles is in the hammock again. Look. She's so comfy in the hammock. What about Mango? Where's Mango? Mango? Maybe he's sleeping. Oh, he's up there. There he is. What are you doing, Mango? Had to buy some more of this wet food for the cats. I got the Friskies Greatest Hits. Maggie, Tango, and Fozzie sharing it. I'm gonna fill up their dry kibble. Susie's just sitting there watching the other cats. You okay, Chunk? You okay, Olive? It's a little too hot for you, huh, kiddo? Oh boy, that was a busy day, eh, guys? But I just got to get back to work, doing some building and whatnot. So appreciate you coming along for the ride. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.